So where are we now?
San Luca, Portugal.
And what does that do? It goes up the hill right up to a beautiful sort of
But
cathedral.
we've done enough.
Cathedral, yeah.
We'll run on the way back to Via Marsala.
Yeah, we're done about 2.5 miles to here. We're going to go back, just run 5 miles today. But there is a beautiful way. We've been up on the motorbike to a stunning monument overlooking Bologna. We've got some footage of that on the motorbike. Not going to run up. Looks like another couple of miles.
So I've really loved living in Bologna, but you know, I just went to step out my door and there's a drug addict lying across it. I just got such a fright. I know that sometimes he stays there, but you know, this is just a part of life in Bologna, all the beggars. So this, you know, is a really nice student park, and it's just frightening, really frightening. And the truth is that we just try to hide that and focus on the bells and how lovely it is, you know, listening to, yeah, just the bells, the beautiful different bells. But beggars and drug addicts are a real problem in Europe. It's getting as bad as LA, and something has to be done about it. You know, you sit at these lovely cafes here, and throughout having one coffee, you will be asked for money 5 times, and it's not nice. Scary. That was a real fright for me, just coming out my door and seeing a pair of human legs. And obviously they're living on the streets, so the smell is horrendous, but just completely off their face on drugs. So when I'm talking about, you know, the drug addicts lying in the doorway, I'm not a typical 65-year-old woman. I was a criminal lawyer when Edinburgh was the AIDS capital of Europe. As I always joke, I was in the shooting galleries of West Pilton Circus when Irvin Welsh was a double glazing salesman. This has to be addressed. That man who actually, when I filmed him, he did actually start following me. He needs help. And people have to, I don't know what's causing it, whether it's wokeness or what, but it needs to be addressed because it is a serious problem. It's not Bologna's problem. It's, I mean, I saw a tent in George Street in Edinburgh. So it's something that needs to be addressed immediately. From Bologna to Morocco, and I thought I would just let you hear the bells singing. So we're just sitting here discussing our route, and they always bring you crisps and ham sandwiches. So this is our second glass, so we asked them not to do that. So yes, Gordon was in charge of ordering breakfast this morning. So what's this called, Gordon?
Meat orgasm.
Yes.
We've got a cheese one as well.
Perfect. And how does it taste?
Orgasmic. Lovely.
Fantastic. Right, I'm gonna have a munch myself now.
I think we were going to stop. Like to get to Turin, but the weather's too bad. We stopped before the original plan was to go to Annecy, into the Alps, and that sort of weather doesn't like sensible. And it's not as though we have to be there today. So on a fairly tight schedule, we want to get out before the 8th of September out of the year.
So this is a legitimate parking space, but it is extraordinary just how close the cars come to you. A white van has just, I thought he was going to take us both out. Unfortunately, we think that the cylinder head gasket has blown, so it's pretty serious. It's not just So what is it, Gordon?
I don't know what it is, Maria. It's pissing out oil from... The only thing I did was this, but I don't know how that would affect it.
This isn't a safe place.
No, it's not. Take it someplace better.
Well, I think there are better places. I'll just walk to wherever you are. Okay?
That's the only thing I moved was take that clip off, but I can't
Is
see
there
why that would
anything
make any
giving you
difference.
hope? This is a really dangerous place. Can you move it?
Right, well, I need to move it.
So I'm just heading across the road to the nearest cafe so that I can let the bike cool down. So Gordon's just sorting out the engine and then he'll come. So I've just walked here and right in front of me it says 2M motorbike service. So it looks like a scooter thing, but hopefully they can help us. So let's hope that they speak English. But you see there, 2M motorbike service. He couldn't speak English and as helpful as a chocolate fire guard. So he's saying we have to, well, you know what, we'll just have to fucking fix it ourselves. I'm thinking of my lovely Gen Z son who just said, this is the joy of motorbiking. And I'm also thinking of Jordan Peterson who says, crying's really good because it shows you've changed your mind. So I think I've changed my mind that I need to fucking fix it myself. So here we go. When something like this happens, you've always got to say, well, we could have been on a motorway. We've got easy access to garages here and there's the cafe I had breakfast in. So I'm just going to head there now and Gordon see what he needs to do. He's just getting his tools out. So how does it feel to have the bike fixed?
Yeah, absolutely amazing, fantastic, and it's just a lesson in that why do we think that the worst is always going to happen, and the signs were there that it would be a relatively easy fix, and give myself grief by thinking it might be more than that.
You gave me grief too.
So it's actually quite good because the guy trained the Harley Davidson technician had to listen to the bike. I mean, nobody can tell, but he seemed to think the bike was sounding good. So it just gives you a bit of confidence halfway through a large trip.
And there's
Somebody else
nothing
saying it
nicer
sounded
than
good.
somebody complimenting your motorbike.
No, very true. Very
So
true.
we're just out for breakfast to celebrate. You had it fixed before 10 o'clock this morning for €70. And your bike had been praised to the high heavens. So what a start to the day. So now we're sitting here just planning our route to Morocco.
Well, first of all, we'll go to Annecy, so it's through the Alps. I think we'll go by here and that way because I don't know if we want to go into Switzerland. But there's various routes. They all look lovely.
But at the moment we're looking at going through the tunnel, and how much is that?
For a motorcycle, one way it's €50.
Yeah, I mean that's why we
And you've
were.
got the tolls and the roads as well, so it's quite an expensive trip to get to Annecy and on top of petrol. However, it's the Mont Blanc tunnel. It'll be quite amazing, I'm sure.
And the weather warnings yesterday were horrendous, and we had one burst of rain while we were having lunch. Actually, when we were in bed last night, there was lightning.
No, night,
But
not
really,
much.
just another example of, I just don't know if you can believe these weather forecasts. Anyway, we're super excited to be heading to Morocco. Hi there, so we are just heading off to Turin, the first stage on our trip to Tarifa, to get the ferry to Morocco. So I set the alarm for 4 o'clock this morning, but it was raining, so we decided to wait till it stopped raining, and so I think it's just about 9 o'clock now. So super excited, we're all packed up. I think the Tesco suitcase may have to be replaced in Morocco with something slightly better. But hey, it's done us okay. So we couldn't leave yesterday because the bike wouldn't work. So Gordon took it to Harley Davidson and it was 70 quid to get it fixed. This is just a quick look of the porticos of Bologna. and we've been in Bologna for over a month and it has been fabulous. So I love you all loads. Take care. So we're just packing up to set off on the route to Grand Alp. I have been baking under temperatures of like 38 degrees. I'm as white as a sheet because I don't like this heat. But anyway, this is what I have. My heated jacket, because we're starting off on the route to Grand Alp, and then we're headed to we're going to stop halfway because it's 8.5 hours and we want to savour it. So we're stopping in Briancon, and it's a medieval walled ski town. So it's going to be absolutely fabulous. So really looking forward to it. So Gordon's just packing up the bike. It's just outside our Airbnb. And when I walked down carrying the 2 helmets, being super careful because we left a helmet inside an Airbnb and locked the door, which actually held us up for 5 hours. Just get a thrill of excitement. It's going to be an amazing day today, just riding. But before we go, we're going to take a ride around Turin, because when we got in yesterday, we just really lazed. So it's going to be epic. So we're going to be leaving Turin and we're headed for the Susa Valley, and this valley's been a crossroads since Roman times, and you do get a real sense of history here. So we're riding in the footsteps of armies, pilgrims and traders, and it's the main route into France. But today it's just Gordon and I, Wolf and the mountains. So we're headed to Mont de Cenis,
1.5 hours, I think.
and we're following in the footsteps of Napoleon. So even though we found the roads pretty slow, I'm assuming we'll be there faster than Napoleon's armies. stopped at the traffic lights and looking straight up that avenue, and at the end of it are the Alps. Very nice apartment building. I love their roof gardens. So Gordon's just got the bike on the side of the road. It's less than ideal, but I think everyone on the road is kind of looking out for everyone. That biker there was just looking to see if he was okay. So hopefully he's got some good news for me, that it's not been boiling over oil. So tell me what's happening.
Seems okay, I think it's alright. It's still got the oil in the engine. It's just getting a wee bit of a smell, but as far as I can see, it just has to do too much. Coming up that road, but what a wonderful road.
It's a wonderful road. Right, how are we going to turn here then?
Oh man, just watch the
Of
traffic.
course you'll manage. Well, I'll meet you on the other side of the road.
Yeah, you could check, go over there and check what's coming
Okay,
up.
right, I'm going to do that, okay. So I dropped my AirPod case, and it's kind of essential, but I turned around, Gordon turned around the bike, and I've got them. So we're just using this as a stop just to check on the bike again, so I'll just go and see. So I know it was dangerous. I was very careful. I was pretty careful. I was very careful, and I'm fine. So it is a difficult place to turn. You can see it's a busy road. So I'm just walking down to the corner and then I'll check what's coming and signal up to Gordon. But there is oil, but it looks good. It looks good. So it's just an incredible spot. Right, just a second. So that was expertly done, expertly manoeuvred, all safely done, because that is our got to ride safe. And then we'll just look at that.
Amazing,
Look at
eh?
that. Absolutely extraordinary.
You want something to eat? Right here. We need to check which way we're going as well. Try this one.
So what do you think of the ride so far?
Just an amazing road. I'm really glad we came here. It's fantastic. And Wolf's done well. I mean, it's just doesn't have the modern water cooling, but it's done well.
And I'd like to say you've done very well. Gosh, the way you were manoeuvring those switchbacks was just awesome. Because, you know, Wolf is a bit...
It's not really designed for that sort of thing. but
she's not a nippy gal. She's not nippy around those
She's really
switchbacks,
good.
but
She's no problem.
honestly,
Leans down low,
absolutely the best. Absolutely the best. So we're heading on to Brion-Con, filled with confidence.
Absolutely. Yes, we're getting there.
We're getting there.
No problem.
Just incredible. The bike's behaving well, so it's all good, but just how beautiful is that? Unfortunately, Caribou's shut, but who cares? That helicopter must be getting incredible views. So the couple next to us are heading to Paris. So we're only headed to Montpellier. We might go further after that. So this is the hotel we stayed in last night. It's €55, but I have to say we thoroughly enjoyed it.